lovely sunny day in Cumbria, and we're off for a test drive in the Midget. Okay, let's have a proper look at this lovely little MG Midget Mark II that's arrived with us. I like the lines on these cars because they don't have the hold folded down, they lift off. It's a 2-minute job to put it back on, but look at the lines there. Got your chrome bumpers, your wire knock-on wheels. It's finished in what I think is possibly Old English white, but don't hold me to that. Lovely, lovely interior. Red interior, piped in white. It comes with some floor mats, but I've took them out to show you what it's like. It's all good, but the proper midget floor mats, it even says midget on them. Yeah, it's a nice car this, it's ready to be enjoyed really. Not been used much this summer through no fault of its own, so it's like the wire wheels are looking a bit grubby, but it's an easy job to get in there with a toothbrush and clean them all out and give them another lick of paint. There's little bits on the bodywork, there will be with any classic car, you know, but look how presentable it is, look in the pictures. But if you get up close with a microscope, you're going to find bits and pieces. Little bits of chips and one thing and another. It is what it is, these cars all have them. Tyres are all good, underside's all good, engine bay's lovely. Now watch the rest of the video, you'll see it driving around and doing what it should do. And there we go. I like this one, I do. I'll do you a quick demo of putting the hood on as well, because everyone thinks it's really complicated, but it's actually a 2-minute job, to be honest with you. You can do it on your own. Lovely, lovely car. It's well priced. It's kind of like an end of season price. There's always something with every car. This back bumper is painted, it's not chrome. You see decent usable chrome bumpers on eBay for kind of 100 quid mark, and I think brand new re-chromed ones, you know, 200 quid. Or just unbolt it and take it down to your local chromers. So it's priced for the next man to move it on to whatever level they want. And you wouldn't be afraid to use this car, park it outside a shop, and if some kids had the paws on it when you came back out, you won't be too stressed, because it's just a nice, usable and very well presented little midget at very sensible money. There you go. If you like what you see, get in touch. So we show you everything in detail. Here's the hood. I don't think this hood's seen a lot of use. I know the people I got the car off said they'd never used it. Then they take the car out in nice weather. Windows are nice and clear. No cracks, no splits, no fading. And the frame's really good as well. There we go. We like to show you a short brake test, so we're batting along here, 40 odd miles an hour, and I'm going to slam on the brake really sharply right now. Here we go. Now this car is fitted with disc brakes at the front, and I can assure you, if you've driven many midgets, it makes a world of difference, because that stopped really well. You heard it squealing a little bit towards the end. That was brilliant braking. Okay, let's have a proper look under the bonnet here. Watch the rest of this engine section. We've done a compression test, massive compression. We put a test gauge into the oil pressure unit. There's loads of oil pressure. It's a very, very healthy engine. I've also shown you it's not breathing with the cap off and pulling the dipstick out. A lot of investment I can see here. You've got the recent new radiator. Everything looks well serviced. We even took a picture of the fan belt, still got loads of teeth on it. The plugs are very fresh and recently fitted. And it's all nice and solid under here. I've blown all the bits of fir tree out as best I can. I think it's been parked under a tree at some point. But generally, a nice, healthy and sweet sounding engine under there. And I'm quite impressed with the compression test we got out of it. So, not every seller will be showing you all this stuff, but we have got nothing to hide. Okay, we're going to do the underside tour of the MG Midget. So we'll start here in the passenger front corner. You can see this is a really good tyre with loads of tread on. Still got pips on, to be honest with you. Must be 7mm of tread on that. So there we go, spinning nicely. Now then, anti-roll bar bush looks good. Links look fine there. Plenty of rubber in the bottom there. Disc brakes, look, see the video of it stopping, really good. Flexi brake pipe there, no signs of any cracking or fuzzing on the end of the ferrules. Spring looks good, dampers up in place up there. All looking fabulous around there. What we'll do is we'll go right around the corner and then we'll go through and do a hammer test afterwards. You can see this section of the exhaust brand new there. So we'll move from this side across. You can see the brand new radiator here. Cross member. Good rubber again in the anti-roll bar and a good link bar as we move across to the driver's side. Again, another good tyre. They are a bit muddy because I've just been up and down the farm lane like I was on a rally. So there's that. Again, looking good down there on the bottom. Track rod end looks good with a good rubber, good steering gaiter. Didn't do that on the other side, did we? Yeah, the rubber's good and the steering gaiter's good there. Springs in good order with a bump stop. Plenty of grease on the top of the trunnion there. Obviously disc brakes on both sides. You can see it's all good there. Right, we'll move down the car a little bit. Let's stick at this side. I'm going to come back with the hammer and show you that all that's nice and solid. Into the midsection here, you can see all the floor is solid all the way through. You can see that new exhaust going through. And back over onto the passenger side just to show you the inner wing and everything again. Underneath the engine, some signs of oil as we'd expect to see. Underneath the gearbox. That gearbox looks very fresh. I wonder if it's been changed. Certainly got a new speedo cable on it. Oh, that's all looking good under there. Not a lot to see on these flat floor pans, is there? We'll go through with the hammer in a bit. So we're still on the driver's side and we're coming round to the front of the back wheel. You can see it's all solid there. Good around the spring hangers. No signs of any serious welding repairs there either. Going right up onto the suspension unit and underneath the floor at the back there. Check straps looking alright, bump stops in place, leaf springs good with no broken leaves in it. Very good across here. prop shaft coming through its tunnel there, handbrake cable, fuel pipe, brake pipe, again both in really good condition those. Oh, stainless steel flexi, look, going up to the back axle there. Cross onto the other side, good nearly new rubber for this holding on the exhaust. You can see the suspension point up there, you can see right up under the floor. Again, the check straps in good order. Showing some signs of wear, them check straps, but I think they're about £4 each to change. No signs of any welding again at the front spring hangers, and the leaf spring's looking good as well. So we'll look at this tyre while we're here. It's yet another really good tyre. And we'll go across the back axle there. No signs of any major leaks. Bit of oil as we'd expect. Bump stop in place, bump stop in place. And the last tyre, it's all good as well. So that's good. This is the underside of the petrol tank. It's all been treated with some sort of under seal that will rub off that if you wanted it to. We're right up at the back of the car now. You can see the rear spring hanger here at the last end of the car. And again, there's no signs of any welding repairs or anything. Underneath the tank, there's the exhaust, still got a sticker on. And we come up into this last section, and again, there's no signs of any welding or anything. This really, really is a solid little car. So I've got my tapping stick, and we shall work our way back forwards, tapping away. We'll come down this side and down the other side, and we move back to the front. That's us right at the front there. We'll go to the other side. There we go, a proper comprehensive underside tour for you. Absolutely nothing hidden with this MG, it's a little cracker. I always think this is a good test with a convertible car. Obviously it's picked up off the floor at the minute. If your doors still open and shut like that when it's picked up on the sills, you can be pretty sure it's a solid car. And here's the other side. Okay, let's have a proper look in the boot. You can see the underside of the boot there. We've got a spare wheel, and you can see right in here, all the corners. There's no issues in this boot. There we go. That's right up the panel behind the seats there. So it's all nice and solid. It's all good around the boot edge. Doesn't have a... Oh, it does have one. It's there. I was thinking it didn't have a stay. It's just me being daft. It's there, look. There we go. Right, okay, this is like my summary video. I've been out in the car, I've done the road test, I've made the video, and now I'm just going to tell you what I genuinely think of it, because I've drove it around a little bit. It is tremendous fun. I've driven quite a few of these midgets. This thing is rock solid. That steering wheel, you move it this much, your wheels are moving that much. There's no vibrations on the steering wheel. The brakes are really good. Watch the video where it locks up when we do the brake test. It's a right good using car, this. You can see it's all splattered with mud now. I've been being a bit enthusiastic on my way back round to the farm here on the quiet country roads. Yeah, a really, really good value midget for somebody, this. It had a little bit of a flat spot at about 2,000 revs. But as I said earlier, through no fault of its own, it's not been used all summer, and the more I've used it, the better it's got. It seems to have cleared now. Must just have been a little bit of stale petrol or something on one of the jets, but it's all going well now, and it's great fun. And I think this is probably the best value MG midget on the market today. be loads of MGs for sale, there always is. Nobody will have shown you a car as well as we've shown you this one. It's really sensible price and it's been really